afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Cubs played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Fergie Jenkins is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
And now in the box, Hannes Wagner. He will lead this one off today. Swing and a bouncing ball for Ryan Sandberg at second base. And there's one down now. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate now, Ralph Kiner, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Standing in now, Willie Stargell. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is lifted out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Tyler Anderson gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You hear that phrase, a pitcher's best friend is the ground ball double play. Not in Tyler Anderson's case. His best friend is the straight changeup. He's not going to blow you away with the radar gun. Low 90s fastball, but a really good changeup. If he has the changeup, expect him to be around a long time in this one.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Pitch on the way. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clemente is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. 0-1 the count.
1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Billy Williams. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Second inning set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Roberto Clemente. First pitch of the AB now. Back up the middle. Oh, look at Banks. He's up with it to throw. Wow. Stepping in now, Jason Kendall. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early 1-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Bill Mazeroski, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Ernie Banks.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Clemente is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Ball 1. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Kris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. One and one, here it comes. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Little chopper back to the mound. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2, all even now at 1-1. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Into the box, Tyler Anderson, as he grounds one briskly to short. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Hannes Wagner.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Hannes Wagner grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
No, that's a ball.
Dave Parker would be next.
1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next to hit, Dave Parker. He bounced out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ball even at 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Fergie Jenkins.
The pitcher, Fergie Jenkins.
Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
The next Cub up, Ryan Sandberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Parker's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1.
1 ball.
Jenkins, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That evens it up, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Parker's on his horse. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy Williams.
So in now for Chicago, Billy Williams. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ernie Banks, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. That's inside. 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3 balls, no strikes.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
The pause and the 0-2.
Ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates' offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ralph Kiner.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. 1 out, base is empty, and in strides the familiar waddle of pops, Willie Stargell. Pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
No strike.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. He's set. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. One ball, 1 strike to count. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Kendall.
Up next for the Buccos, Jason Kendall. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Now the 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. This one's down to third. Right to Bryant. Sandberg's got the throw, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. They still trail it here 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So now here is Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the AB now. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
To the plate now, Jake Marisnick. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the stretch.
No.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 1-0 home. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
At the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. As he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Oh. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Contreras at third. Rizzo over at second. Jenkins is over at first with one away. 3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Oh, and it misses. Ball four, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Next up, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now here's the first offering. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. And not in time as the run scores.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. JT Brubaker answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Billy Williams. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Looking at his career totals, Williams comes into play with a slugging percentage over 490, just shy of 500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball three.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. The tag gets one on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full. The Cubs lead this one 4-1. Now at the plate is Bill Mazeroski. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Pitch on the way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Hit on the ground, and that is off the first base bag. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
The batter.
So here now's the pitcher, JT Brubaker. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
The shortstop, Ernie Bank.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah.
In there, and it's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there. He'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup. And as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
Chris Bryant comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in next, Wilson Contreras. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So now into the box is Anthony Rizzo. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Bryant is off of first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 1-2 pitch. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Honus Wagner will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Barehanded on the move. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
1-1.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 home. Down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the right fielder, Dave Parker.
Next to dig in, Dave Parker. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First offering. Pitch popped up. Bryant in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Hayward looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Bucks have made this a 4-2 game now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Ralph Kiner. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Willie Stargell. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
3-1 to him now. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way.
Outside.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Into the box, Jason Kendall, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a liner. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates 2. So stepping in is Jake Marisnick. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch of the AB on its way as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Line to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Fergie Jenkins. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Now the 1-0. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
And now here is Ryan Sandberg. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the Stargell at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. At the plate now is Bill Mazeroski. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
To the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The 0-1 pitch.
No.
Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not. He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, J.T. Rubin.
Brian Reynolds will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Mazeroski, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And now a soft liner to the left side. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And another foul ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
At the plate, Hannes Wagner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
2-0 down.
Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now a flare out toward right center. Hayward coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Austin Davis will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 32, Austin Davis.
Digging in will be Jason Hayward. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch on the way. Pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward has gone on strikes, and there's one away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
So now to the plate, Billy Williams, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Clemente is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Ernie Banks.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ernie Banks. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Lee Smith will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 46, Lee Smith.
Dave Parker will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. The Cubbies are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
The 2-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in now, Ralph Kiner, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Ground ball right side. He's got it, and there's out number 2. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Stargell. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
Swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still down by a count of 4-2. Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
So here is Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-1.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Kendall is after it. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Bruce Sutter takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And stepping in, Roberto Clemente. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Sutter stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Now batting.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Don't want to forget about it. At the plate now, Jason Kendall. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Clemente aboard here at first with nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Bill Mazeroski.
Into the box now, Bill Mazeroski. High and deep to right center. Marisnik is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Hayes.
So the next to bat will be Brian Hayes, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And now the first pitch.
Ball. 1 ball.
2 out with a man at first. And it's fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
No.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals. 4-2 the final score today. Chicago led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Fergie Jenkins gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Tyler Anderson couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. Bruce Sutter records the save, his second. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.